Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero, in which we apparently made it to Xanadu, and this is reacting to my mouse. I'm pretty sure it does. Show me the thing. Show me the house. Your style, male bibidin. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's a bunch of garbled text. You are standing at the ends of a road before a... Holy shit, can I actually translate this? A small blob building. Around you is a forest, okay? This thing is in rough shape. Try blowing on it. There you go. Fantastic. You are standing at the end of a road before a small... Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. Okay, that's worse. It's not worse. I can read it. Come on, we can do this. Be a bit smarter, Shannon. Come on. Type house. Yes. Go for it. That's not a command I recognize. Yeah. Or something. A verb I recognize. I should have used help. Damn it. Fucking old school. In bled quit. What? Don't you call me bled quit. You are in bled quit. A low east-west passage that somewhat goes anywhere. Lula. Joseph and Lula. Remove the computer. You... Oh, this is getting hard. Trying on their backs. It's getting too garbled. I can't read it anymore. That's the... Everything's... No, let's not go with percussive maintenance. Let's actually try to figure this out. Donald. You may as well be an inventor. I've got the blah machine and the Sayhusser blah blah part borrowed from the School of Miskatonic University. All tried out to my... So we won't R-type, so... Okay, yeah, that sentence completely lost on me. I tried. Joseph has his slap on. Yes, he does. Punch cards that he's transcribed for the S and infinity. I see. And you've given something dispensing. How's your back holding? Yeah, no, I can make out the last sentence. You have a portable degausser. Wait, why didn't you say so in the first place? I've been trying to rack my brain, trying to read this. Old systems like this one can build up a remnant magnetic field that sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's settled into. That makes total sense. You degauss that shit. How they taught us in math class. That's how I like to think of it. Like shaking a snow. So it is percussive maintenance, just with magnetics instead of physical force. Oop. Hall of the Mountain King. Yeah, there's definitely some themes of Hall of the Mountain King going, and I think I know why. Because one of the first, well, maybe not the first, but one of the most popular text adventure games was about the Hall of the Mountain King. I remember playing it and never being able to finish it. I think it was called like Colossal Cave Adventure or something. Stalactites surround the ceiling, the center of the enormous cog spiral. I remember, that's how the game went, yeah. There was a huge cog spiral in the middle, yeah. This is a lost cause. Too bad, too bad. Would have loved to try and try my hand at the old text adventure. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should actually. I probably still have it. I have my giant list of CD-ROMs and diskettes right beside me from when I was a kid. It's definitely still on there somewhere. I could actually go back and play like text adventure games from the 90s. Jesus Christ. Bizarre. And what was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit. Oh yeah, wasn't Donald here? I forgot about that, yeah. Like, Donald's supposed to be a key figure in the whole canon, so... Not too sure how he fits in, but... Baffling control panels are sheltered from the elements with a worn tarp. A closet-sized wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming faintly. An electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Okay. So you guys did all of this. You guys sort of started a ritualistic computer fire for a text adventure game. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Is this game like full meta? Is this a game about games? It seems obvious, right? About the whole computer burning and the improvements of technology and the whole art versus substance and whatever. I can imagine. There's people out there that are more clever than me that can probably sort of argue that this is a game about games. Can we talk to Amy again? Apparently not, no. How do we go? Can we just go to Donald? Or just chill, talk to the man. Yo, Donnie Do! You've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Is that the ends? The chalky bones of a beautiful dream. But you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? Yeah. I think I sort of vaguely understand what you're getting at. Labyrinths of memory. Exhaustively simulated parallel cave ecosystems. Real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. Yeah. So this is basically the idea of the classic text adventure game, but gone absolutely hog wild, like coded to the tits. I've always loved to try my hand at that. Not gonna lie. And then it began to crumble when the strangers came. At first we only heard them, walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make out real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. A glimpse of... Wait, I'm not entirely... Are you talking about the strangers? What did they look like? They look like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you about this. They're dangerous. They're strange. I should never have tried to outwit them. They were always too much for me, but it's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula, Are you, yeah, talking about Lula Chamberlain? Do you know her? Yeah, how do you know her? It was a long time ago. All this you see, just look at it. No, she's gone now. She's left. We built this together, did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Lula's gone from here, but Donald points across the cave with his pipe. Still in there. In Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is now, or how to get there from here, or how to unwind that damn tangled highway, but Xanadu, before its ruin, was faultless as an oracle, a shrine to perfect simulation. Until, but maybe, those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps they know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've sent many eager seconds to negotiate with them to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Push back the vines, crawl out into the darkness. Watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees. From rock to crystal, and then to mud. And then you'll be out. That's where the strangers come from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe, and a few dreams left. You go have fun smoking mold, old man. In the meantime, I guess we're gonna go have a look at those strangers that he's talking about. Act 3 is a big boy act. Yeah. Is this gonna be along the lines of, Land of the Wild Beasts and shit? Or just gotta be normal people that try to live their lives? Presumably so. Because, statistically speaking, that's like most people. Is this a house or a graveyard? It looks like a mausoleum. Oh shit, we come out of the mausoleum. Well then, that is, yeah. We sure skipped over part of the adventure there. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church. Worth a look inside. I'm assuming Shannon's not too big on churches? Why does Ezra not want to go? You saw a lizard. Okay, you know what? Any excuse is fine. You don't need to be forced to do anything you don't want to. Ooh, wow. Lots of stuff. Oh, we're actually playing the kid. Okay. An epitaph is engraved on the stone grave marker. Justin C. Rounds. Generous disposition will be missed. A note is written in chalk with a bunch of stuff that I'm never gonna remember. I kind of want to talk to Junebug, but I also kind of want to see everything there is to see. I kind of get this feeling that as soon as I get across half, the guys are gonna come back. I'm gonna be barred out of doing the rest. Jeff Wickstrom and Susan K. Jolly. We think you two would really have liked each other. And the notes with a bunch of garbage. Okay, you know what? I should follow my instincts. I'm gonna talk to Junebug. If this game is gonna keep throwing me for a loop, I might as well just go with my gut. I found a lizard, yeah. Went under a rock. Is that guy your boyfriend? We can ask these kind of questions. Because we're a kid. We can sort of be blunt. That's fine. What's a boyfriend anyway? It's a word people use because everybody else does. Doesn't mean anything to me. He's my cricket. And that is beautiful in its own way, I suppose. I want to be specific. I think you are. It's the middle of the night, and here you are in a graveyard. Any other kid your age would be in bed. You've just got to make choices and own them. Yeah, there we go. It's a game telling me to... But I should stop listening to the game, so maybe I shouldn't. You think I was born this foxy? I came off the assembly line, about half a foot shorter, and all grey. No eyes. What? What are you talking about? They were going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all that rock and water. A bunch of grey shadows, shoveling and hammering invisibly at the walls, draining the tunnels. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. We hid away in an underwater cave and listened to it over and over. And we knew we weren't miners. We slipped out onto the road, just these two featureless shadows, and ever since that night we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. I mean, that's sort of the life to strive for, where you do stuff that makes you feel like you're not just taking part in reality, you're helping shape it in a certain sense. That's when you sort of feel like you are in control. But not everybody's there yet, and it probably takes like many years to actually get there. Some people might not even get there at all because life just fucks them so hard. They don't have the time. They don't have the mindset. They don't have the anything. I guess I feel more like myself when it's just me and Julian. I think I can relate most of this. Now you're getting specific. There you go, yeah. I think I can relate to that. Like, you don't really know what your place in life is, but you do know that there's people around you that you seem to be making life better, and you should probably strive to keep it that way. Conway's a bit flushed because he's old and he has a bum leg, and you probably shouldn't give him shit because he's been driving us all around this entire night. He just wants to finish his job. Instead, he gets entangled with the mystery fan, doing the whole Scooby-Doo thing. And thus we head into the Hall of the Mountain King. Okay. Wait, why are we back here? Why are we back here? We just left. Donald singing softly. Trace an orbit round the road, and close your eyes with holy dread. For we on mold and whiskey fed, and drank from rivers down below. Wait, if that's the place where the strangers come from, it's a cemetery and a church, and whatever Conway saw in the church, they don't really seem to want to talk about it. So either we're dealing with just random people that want to live their lives, or actual fucking zombies. We found your strangers, we know how to fix your machine, but I'm not sure if it was worth it. Soon the visions will return. What have you found? Oh, this is just going completely off a tangent. I have no idea what any of these things mean. I need to type a specific phrase to restore it. Let's go with that. That sounds like something I can do. A bit of a poem to rally the illustrious spirit. Of course. Type away. By all means, do not hesitate. Type away. Can I type away? Can we go back to Xanadu? I mean, Shannon and Conway are pretending like we have seen the strangers, but have we really? Did I miss out on something again by virtue of the way I click on things? Because this entire game seems like one massive cop-out. A massive gate constructed out of the thing blocks the thing from the thing, yeah. I'm not sure what we're doing here. I guess I'm gonna go back to Xanadu. That's the best thing to do, right? Yeah, here we go. I think I know what word we're gonna use. Can I type? Can I type? Please tell me I can type myself. We're supposed to type dome in air. How do you know this? Domin Air. I guess it's out of my hands. I was gonna type Xizzy for the record. Are we heading back into Xanadu? So Shannon seems to believe that we have to type Domin Air, but I'm assuming we still get a choice because we're here. Right? I'm not too sure what this button does, even. Is that supposed to get me away, or just... I don't know. At end of road. Okay. I mean, this looks a lot better than it used to be. It was a lot more shaky last time around, so... Yeah. Let's go in the shack. Delve into, like, the dungeons of Zork. You are standing at the end of a road, before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. Let's just have Ezra play. Because he's the kid, he can sort of do the thing. That's not something you can enter, huh? Just type a direction. North, yeah. Get lost in the forest. That's the first thing you do when you play these types of games. Sort of test the limits of their random maze generation. You are in an open forest with a deep valley to one side. Can we climb a tree? I don't think much is to be achieved by that. Yeah, but we don't pay it to think, we pay it to react to the things. Can we dig a hole? Aren't you supposed to be the epitome of text adventure games? Yeah, it seems pretty limited. That's kind of the point I was making. So we go south. We're still in the forest. And there we go. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's a forest maze. So we're kind of screwed now. I'm having a quick look around to see if there's anything that might give us a hint, but I don't immediately see anything out of the ordinary, so I guess we might as well go. Lula is here, soldering replacement components in a small handmade radio. Yeah, we should probably talk to Lula. Let's just follow Shannon on this one. Hi Donald, I'm getting the strangest interference out here. I've been tuning the radio circuits gradually as we go, swapping capacitor values and tweaking resistor networks. It was working for a while, but everything I can pick up sounds so distant and muffled. Lula hands you the radio. Maybe you'll have better luck. You're good at this stuff. Just don't forget to give it back. Okay, so we now have a radio. Joseph is here, tapping with a small stylus on a modified pocket braille slate. A small grey kitten, no more than a few weeks old, dozes comfortably on the top of his back. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna pass up on the opportunity to try to talk to these lads. Donald, I was just transcribing your footsteps. Sounded like... Joseph runs his finger along the index card he's been tapping on, from right to left. Long weary song, drearily gone, dearly gone. You beat a melancholy shuffle through these woods, Donald. Huh. Oh, because Donald's a bit of a downer. He's a bit of a Debbie Downer. I've been noting down the sounds of the forest with an ear for speech and an inborn filter for poetry, I suppose. So maybe it's me being melancholy after all. I'm eager to see what the poetic subsystem makes of these punched cards. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where we go, so... We've seen Lula, we've seen Joseph, so... that's all three, right? Since we're Donald. And we are at the edge of a fucking wormhole. You're at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to rock as the ground sinks into darkness. The computer tied to your upper back slickens with sweat in the afternoon sun, okay? The rope slung around your shoulder has slipped under the strap of your backpack, digging uncomfortably against your collarbone. Yell into the hole. I only understood you as far as wanting to yell. Yell any pirates down there. No response. Nope, no chance. You're batting 0, spooky 0 today. Right, so I guess we lean in a bit, just to be safe. The cave walls are too slick to climb safely without assistance. You lose your footing and fall to your death. Ah, such is life in the zone. Your score was 0 out of a possible 8,192. Oh my god, I got a Chivo for dying. Beautiful. You may continue or quit. Sure, yeah, let's just keep going. I guess we used a rope. That makes the most sense, right? The rope is tied snugly to a tree trunk. Your feet slip a few times on the slimy rock, but you remain stable. Lula and Joseph descend carefully after you. Okay. So that's progress. And now we're in Bedquilt. Bedquilt, okay. Is that the name of the cavern system, perhaps? I still don't know what this button does. You are in Bedquilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Yeah. So it's basically Caves of Zork. And they begin setting up the computer equipment. So they're basically putting everything in place to have the cavern system that we were just in, right? That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Say something back. You make an awkward joke. Don't be so morbid. Lula looks pensive. Oh wow, it didn't hit well, did it? Ask her where the treasure is. Yes. Can we go hunt for treasure? If we knew that, we wouldn't have set up down there. I see. I know you think this environment will help our project get us in touch with a deep romantic reverence for some kind of profound natural spookiness, but I was more comfortable in our lab. The university picked the worst time to cut our funding. Typical institutional stinginess and academic politics. I mean, I felt like we were getting really close to something. Anyway, I don't know if it's sustainable down here, you know, to live and work here, together. So what are we actually carrying? Sure, Donald, we may as well take inventory. I've got a tape machine and a synthesizer, parts we borrowed from the School of Music. It's all tuned up to my voice, so we won't have to type so much. Joseph has a slate and the punch cards he's transcribed from the poems we read him. He's got the typewriter and the paper tape reader. And you've got the CRT display. How's your back holding? Oh wow, that has to be heavy. Are you carrying an entire CRT on your back? Oh my god. Hey Donald, can you help me wire up the generators? Sure. Am I supposed to see spooky things here? I'll assemble the synthesizer, but I could use some help with the serial interface if you have time. You hear an echo from a tunnel to the east. Ooh. So Joseph asks us to do things. Lula asks us to do things. Shit. Who do I help? I'm gonna help Joseph first. It seems like he's more urgent. I appreciate it, Donald. I'm not much of an electrician, you know? You know that. Joseph hands you a bundle of wires. His kitten curls... Oh, he has the kitten as well. Curls up on a spool of cabling. Listen, the three of us had a good thing for a minute. Wouldn't you say? Up at the old place. Before it got ugly. I'm saying, we came down here to work. To really do it, Xanadu. And I mean, we've got to be rational about this. All three of us have got to put our feelings aside for a bit and be rational. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he is being kind of creepy. Joseph wipes his brow with a dusty sleeve. Seems down here we're all strangers. Permanently strange. You're interrupted by the ominous echo of a grating, scraping sound from the east, louder than before. Since when has this typewriter started typing? Oh, it just types every time there's a thing. I see. I didn't even notice that. So we head back into the caves, into tunnels, yeah. I'm already starting to run overtime, but it's sort of hard to find a stopping point. Unless I press the stopping point button, but... You rush down the tunnel, with Joseph and Lula close behind. So, how'd you like it, kid? There's a lot of reading, but I'm really good at that anyway. The tunnel narrows, and soon you find yourself crawling on your hands and knees. Navigating the tunnel gradually becomes more awkward, as smooth rock gives way to jagged crystalline surfaces. Scratches and taps echo from the end of the tunnel, some short and piercing, some slower and groaning, as if dampened by water. The tunnel opens into a large room. Okay. I'm gonna finish this minigame, come hell or high water. What the fuck is that? Oh my goodness, nope. All of the no. Wait, this looks like Conway's leg. Conway's leg looks exactly like this. You are in a large, irregular chamber. The walls, floor, and ceiling are covered with crystalline projections and a bunch of people. But it doesn't seem like the people are dangerous. They just seem to be chilling. Strangers are here, scraping black mold from the crystals. They look up when you enter. One of them seems about to speak. Finally! Yeah, no, let's listen, of course. The stranger reaches for a box he's carrying and presses a plastic button. The box whirs to life, and a crackly voice blurts something unintelligible, then slows to a deep gurgle. He looks at his companions momentarily in confused disappointment. Oh, so he didn't like that either, okay. Joseph flees through a tunnel. Wait, are we playing Joseph? Come on, you don't have to flee, we can sort of chill. I don't want to leave Lula behind, but I also don't want to be a dick to Joseph. Oh my god.